Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United offered Donny van de Beek to Roma on loan. Serie A club will evaluate the proposal. Manchester United have offered midfielder Donny van de Beek to Roma on a season-long loan, according to reputed journalist Gianluca Di Marzio. The Red Devils are looking to freshen up their options in midfield this summer, and they are currently in advanced talks to sign Mason Mount from Chelsea. Erik ten Hag is targeting a second midfielder alongside Mount, and this could coincide with a couple of departures from the first team squad. Fred has already been put up for sale, and Di Marzio now report that United have offered Roma the chance to sign Van de Beek on loan. The Netherlands international is not a priority for the Giallorossi at the moment, but they are prepared to evaluate the option in the next few days. The Dutchman joined the Red Devils from Ajax with a big reputation in 2020. He was one of the best box-to-box midfielders in European football. However, he has simply failed to replicate the showing. The 26-year-old has managed just 2 goals and 2 assists from 60 games for the Red Devils. Van de Beek has looked out of sort in the Premier League, despite the fact that he played with a high intensity in Amsterdam under Erik ten Hag. A reunion with the manager has not helped. Van de Beek barely made an impact last season before suffering a serious knee injury at the turn of the year. He will be back for a pre-season training, but no one is likely to buy a player who has come off a lengthy setback. Hence, a loan exit seems a suitable option. Roma boss Jose Mourinho has found good success with former United stars at the Stadio Olimpico. Chris Smalling and Nemanja Matic were key players under him last term, while Mkhitaryan made a big contribution before his transfer to Inter Milan. The Portuguese tactician could bring the best out of Van de Beek. The midfielder could be more effective in Serie A, where the playing style is less intense and more tactical. David Ornstein says David de Gea could leave Man United amid contract standoff. Manchester United goalkeeper David de Gea could leave as a free agent next month amid the ongoing contract standoff, according to David Ornstein. The Spaniard has been United's regular between the sticks over the past 12 seasons, but there is currently uncertainty over his future beyond June 30. De Gea has refused to accept a significant pay cut on his current £375,000 a week wages, and this could pave the way for his departure this summer. Speaking to Sky Sports, Ornstein said that De Gea plans to return to the club after his holidays, but there is no agreement in place over a renewal. The reputed journalist added that the Red Devils don't view June 30 as a hard deadline for a new deal, but it looks like he may well leave the club. Ornstein also highlighted that Inter's Andre Onana could be a player considered to replace De Gea. The Spaniard kept an impressive 25 clean sheets in all competitions last season. 17 of those came in the Premier League, as he won the Golden Glove award. Despite this, there has been criticism over his performances from some fans. The 32-year-old made 4 errors, leading to goals during the recent campaign. He should have done better to prevent Ilkay Gundogan's FA Cup winning goal for Manchester City. United clearly need a modern goalkeeper with better reflexes and ball-playing ability. Onana would be the perfect fit with his experience under Erik ten Hag. The Cameroonian star worked for 4.5 seasons with the Dutch tactician at Ajax, where he developed into one of the most sought-after keepers. Onana recently had a superb debut campaign with Inter. He completed an impressive 78% of his passes with over 7 long balls per appearance. He is also comfortable coming off his line and has the ability to play as a sweeper keeper. He showed his quality during the Champions League final recently. If De Gea leaves at the end of the month, United may need to pay around £50 million to prize away Onana. Inter have opened the door for his departure. Man United in the lead to sign Monaco star Axel Disasi, Erik ten Hag to contact him. Manchester United are the front runners to sign Monaco star Axel Disasi during the summer transfer window, according to RMC Sport. The Red Devils are likely to invest in a new central defender this summer. Napoli's Min-Jae was initially the prime target, but Bayern are now in pole position to sign him. It's now reported that United are in the lead to pursue a deal for Disasi, who is attracting plenty of interest from the Premier League. United boss Erik ten Hag holds the 25-year-old in high esteem, and he should soon make contact with the former Rams centre-back. Aside from the Red Devils, Arsenal and Chelsea are also mentioned as admirers of the Frenchman, who could be available for €40 million. Earlier this month, Fabrizio Romano revealed that Disasi could be considered by the Red Devils in case they are unable to pursue a deal for Min-Jae. That's becoming a reality now, with the latter in advanced negotiations with Bayern. He has almost reached a verbal agreement with them. Similar to Min-Jae, Disasi is a central defender with a strong aerial presence. The Frenchman also has the tendency to clear his lines regularly. Disasi does not come close to Min-Jae in terms of overall passing accuracy, but makes up for it with his ability to make good progressive runs. Ajax's Jurriën Timber is probably more suited than Disasi for United, but Ten Hag could be eyeing a more dominant presence in the year next term. Timber has similar defensive attribute as Min-Jae, but has a slight weakness in handling aerial challenges. Manchester United transfer blow has Kim Min-Jae set to move to Bayern München in next few days. In a blow to Manchester United transfer window, priority target Kim Min-Jae of Napoli has reportedly decided on his future. Florian Plettenberg of Sky Germany reports that Bayern München want to finalize his transfer in the next few days. The reigning Serie A defender of the year is expected to earn around 10 to 12 million euros a year in a transfer worth around 50 million euros. With that, the chances of United doing a late gasping have become slimmer. The report states that the South Korean only wants to go to Bayern at this stage, so no more twists and turns should be expected. Min-Jae was reportedly a priority transfer target for Erik ten Hag, and he would have formed a formidable duo with Lisandro Martinez at the back. The club was in pole position to land him earlier, with Napoli also reportedly signing a replacement. However, the club failed to be proactive and indicate their intention to bid, which is where the Bundesliga champions swooped in. Bayern's deal for the Napoli centre-back has moved quickly, which United left leaking their chops at what could have been. There could be some hope still for United fans, as the club similarly hijacked Olympique Lyonnais deal for Tyrell Malacia last year. However, the big difference here is that the player now clearly favors a move to Germany instead. Manchester United have manifested their interest in Randal Kolo Muani. Manchester United's pursuit of a new striker appears to have taken on some intensity, with an increased level of interest being shown in Randal Kolo Muani. Kolo Muani is one of several players that United have been keeping tabs on for some time. Sport Witness now report that the Reds have made contact with Eintracht Frankfurt, his employers, to manifest their interest in the player. Muani only moved to Frankfurt at the beginning of last season, but his performances since then, both in the domestic league and on international duty with the French national team, have caught the eye of many of Europe's elite. It has been a meteoric rise for a player who was shooting between lower league clubs in France and Italy just 3 years ago. Having spent just one season in the Bundesliga, Muani is said to be keen to move again. However, Eintracht Frankfurt's new manager isn't just as keen to keep him, which may complicate matters. Reportedly, his manager will hold discussions with him in the coming days with a view to convincing him to stay in Frankfurt, hoping to entice him with the promise of a greater investment in the squad. A further complication is the fact that, in addition to United, Chelsea and Real Madrid and Bayern München are also interested in bringing him into their ranks. According to L'Equipe, Man United and Bayern München are the front-runners for his signature, with the player said to be eager for a move to a club that can challenge for the Champions League. He has also previously indicated that his preference would be for a move to a Premier League club. If United are successful in their pursuit of the hotshot 24-year-old, he will add some much needed fluidity and on the ball ability to Erik ten Hag's side. Last season, he found the back of the net 21 times in all competitions. He also provided 17 assists, which suggests that his presence may help to elevate United's currently underwhelming attacking unit. With the volume of interest in his signature, United will have some persuading to do to ensure that he arrives at Old Trafford. Man United tell Harry Kane to put in a transfer request to leave Tottenham. Manchester United have told Tottenham Hotspur striker Kane to put in a transfer request to leave the club. According to The Sun, the Red Devils are determined to sign a new centre forward during the summer transfer window, and Kane is the priority target for manager Erik ten Hag. United have been told by Spurs that the 29-year-old is not for sale, but the Red Devils hopes that the England international will push for a summer switch. As per The Sun, the club want the striker to come up with a transfer request or a strong worded statement about his desire to leave for Old Trafford. United are willing to pay £80 million for Kane, compared to Spurs reporting asking a price of £100 million plus. Kane was in stunning form for Spurs last season. He managed a sublime 32 goals across all competitions, with 30 of those coming in the Premier League. His goal tally was overshadowed by Erling Haaland's record-breaking league campaign, but there are not many better than Kane in world football. Hence, it's unsurprising that Ten Hag is pushing to sign the England captain. With a year left on his contract, Spurs could soon start contemplating his exit. Kane has not gone public with his desire to leave Spurs, but a transfer request could change the club's stance and urge them to consider his summer sale. Spurs would prefer to sell him to a foreign club, but there is not much they can do if Kane insists on joining United. For £80 million, he would be a no-brainer signing. He would be a huge upgrade for United in the number 9 role next term and would immediately transform them into genuine challengers for the top flight title. Man United plays improved bid to sign Mason Mount. Chelsea may counter offer. Manchester United have made an improved bid to sign a Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount. According to The Athletic, the Red Devils have identified the 24-year-old as their priority target, with manager Erik ten Hag keen to add more creativity from the center of the park. United have yesterday made an improved offer of £45 million plus £5 million in add-ons for Mount, but Chelsea have countered the proposal by requesting £60 million plus £5 million in bonuses. As per The Athletic, the Blues are keen to comply with the wishes of the England international, but United will not keep increasing their offer for the midfielder. It's claimed that an agreement is edging closer between the clubs. Mount has been on the radar of Arsenal and Liverpool, but he has a clear choice of moving to Old Trafford. Hence, United have a clear run at signing him. United have been unsuccessful with a second bid worth £50 million, but they should be optimistic of an agreement soon due to Chelsea's current financial situation. The Blues are aiming to balance their books before the financial year ends on June 30. Hence, they are likely to prioritize player sales before the end of the month. This should play into United's favour. In our view, the Red Devils are unlikely to meet the Blues' asking price, but a middle ground could be reached pretty soon. Mount should be a quality acquisition for United. He possesses better work rate and creativity than Christian Eriksen and would be a solid upgrade in central midfield. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.